Hello friends, welcome to Data Making. In the last session, we saw a demonstration of our project, real-time Spark project, which is a streaming data pipeline. Okay, so we run it on our local machine, which is using both PyCharm IDE and IntelliJ IDE, and we were able to process data, consume the data from data source, and do the process and see the aggregated data in a visualization dashboard, right? So now we want to make use of our cluster and run our streaming data pipeline. Okay, we'll see how we can do it. Okay, let's get started. So I have notes. Okay, so what are the commands you need to do it? So let me do it and follow this and from your side and let me know how it is getting progressed. Okay, first thing is you need to log on to the master node. Okay, so basically, what is the command you need to use? Docker exe -t master node followed by bash to go to the terminal. Okay, I'll open the terminal, the Docker terminal. Okay, so let me run this. It is going to launch the terminal for master node. Okay, I will create this folder structure. In the OPT directory, I create a folder called work area and then code, and I will keep one more folder for Spark JAS. Okay, then I will come out of this master node. So first I will copy the code. Okay, so I'm going to copy this PySpark code, which is in this location. Okay, my PySpark code is in this location. This is a local machine. Okay, so I'm going to copy this program, the real-time streaming data pipeline.py into our master node. Okay, using this command, docker cp copy command. Okay, that is done. So next I'm going to navigate to this directory, which is basically a directory where I have dependency jars. Okay, so I'm going to copy this jars into a master node in the workflow Spark jars path. So we need to copy all these 5 jars, which is for Kafka connector and for the Postgres connector. Okay, so okay, let me do for other 2 commands also. I will share you this document. You can follow here from your side and let me know you are able to do it successfully. Okay, so I copied all the files now. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, so again let's check what are the containers running. So all the 4 containers running: Zookeeper, Kafka, and Postgres SQL node and master node. Okay, I also run the dashboard application using our Visual Studio Code IDE. So my application is our dashboard application is running. Right now there is no data. Let's start publishing some data using a simulator. So I'm going to run from the command line Python. Our simulator name is Data Center Server Live Status Simulator. Let's get publish the data. And now what we are going to do is we are going to run this. Okay, so log on to the using that what is that terminal, Docker terminal. Log on to the master node. This is the command to log on to the master node. Okay, and go to this location opt work area code. Oh, so that's where we copied our streaming data pipeline. Okay, so let's run this Spark Summit command. Okay, on the cluster. Okay, so I'm running here. So it is going to launch the Spark job, and it is going to execute our code. And so we already publishing the data, right? So actually it's published only 10 messages. Let's keep publish more messages so that it will consume and do the processing. So it will do the both pre-processing and aggregate, and it will write the data into our streaming application. Sorry, once the data is processed, it will write into data frame Postgres table. So it is some jar is something is missing. Is it referring local? This jar is referring local. Okay, we'll publish some more data here. Okay, so we copied yeah, this pipeline. Okay, let's wait for some more time. Okay, so first batch it did not consume any data, I guess. Let's check. Keep publishing some more data. So I just kept the counter as 10, so only 10 messages publishing. We can increase that as well. So let's check at least the few messages getting published. Meanwhile, I'll open this and change the counter to 1000. Okay. Now let's check the terminal. It is this first batch did not consume any data. So let's our run some. Let's just publish some more data so that the job will consume data and publish it to the public. It will write the aggregated data of the terminal Postgres table so that we can see it in the dashboard. So we kept a batch interval 20 seconds. We should have kept a little less to see the quick response. Okay, meanwhile I'll check. Okay, so from we taken from this code, right? So our dependency. Okay, this has this no problem anyway. It will take from the Spark Summit. So second batch has come in. So it has consumed some data. So let's wait for this data get processed and we'll refresh the dashboard to check the data. So what we did, just I will recap it. So what we did is we just log on to that our master node and created this folder structure to upload your code and the dependency jar. Then once the structure is created, you logged out from that master node and then using a docker copy command from the local machine you copy from the docker terminal using the docker copy command you first copy the source code which is a PySpark code and then followed by Spark dependency jars for the Kafka connector and a Postgre connector and then we ran this using the Spark submit command we ran the data pipeline job. It is running successfully and it is already started publishing the data into the Postgres table. Okay, so let's refresh our dashboard to check the data. Okay, so we are able to see the data. So we are making using of our Spark cluster which is built on Docker. It is very cool. I can just go through this, start changing the resolution, metrics, and other stuff. So you can change the bar chart into line chart. You can see the scatter plot. Okay, so a lot of things we were able to do it. I hope this entire course is very useful for you, and you will have. I hope you had a lot of learning from this course. I see you in the next course probably with the new use case and also we'll do some more features addition to this course as well as see in the next section, friends. Thank you so much.